I got a book bag and filled it with books, so it was heavy and bulky. I found the guy's address.
Which was not hard.
So I went up to the car, and with my book bag, I broke off the side view mirror. And then I picked up the mirror, I went to the next door neighbor's house, and I said, "Is that your car over there? I just broke the mirror off." "No," she says, "it belongs to the guy next door. I don't know who he is."
So I did that for cover reasons.
So I go next door, knock on the door. The guy answers, and I start speaking to him in Greek. And
I knew he didn't speak Greek.
And so he says, in English, he says, no, I don't speak Greek. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." I said, "You speak English?" I'm sorry, I was walking down the street, and I've got my books here, and I accidentally hit your mirror, and I broke it off, and the lady next door told me that it was your car, and I wanted to come and say I was sorry." And he's like, "Oh, damn it! Now I have to take it into the shop." I said, "I'm so sorry." But in Arab culture, an Arab can never turn down
A request for hospitality.
So I said to him, "May I trouble you for a glass of water?" And he's like, "Wait here," he says. So he goes into the kitchen to get a glass of water. In the meantime, his little daughter, looked to be 4 years old, is playing on the floor.
So I let myself in.
And I get on my knees, and I say to her in Arabic,
"Shasmik, what is your name?"
and she says, "Oh, my name is whatever." And I said, "What are you playing?" In Arabic, this is all in Arabic. So he comes back in, and he's standing there listening to this.
Which, of course, I did on purpose.
And he says to me, "What
exactly do you want?"
So I stood up and I said, "Listen, I'm not going to waste your time. You're a professional. I'm a professional. I'm from the CIA in Washington. Your guy is going down. He's going
To
to
die.
You can die with him,
Or you can be on the side of the good guys.
and you have until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to make that decision." The next morning, right at 10 o'clock, the phone rings. And he says,
What do you propose?
I said, "Meet me in the lobby of the Hilton Hotel in 2 hours." So the guy made a demand. And finally I said to him, "Look,
You're not in a position of strength to negotiate here.
I'm
Telling you what it is that you're going to do.
not here to offer, riches. We can get to that conversation at some point in the future. But right now, this is what you're going to do." At the end of the day, he did.
Literally everything that we wanted him to do,
We did make him rich.
thanks to your taxpayer dollars.
And we were able to shut down any threat that embassy would have posed.